We're right back in Bose. And I think we got a date with the Bose Bracers Guild. And it looks like those Bracers Guilds are always like red houses on the house. Red squares on the map, so let's meet a new friend. Ugrin. Oh, Sherza, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Berlin. I'm glad you do. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugrin? Did someone tell you that we're coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina not that long ago. Thanks, Aina! So that means these two kids with you are Cassius' children? Yeah, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to meet your make your acquaintance. I'm Lugrin, and I oversee the Boast branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugrin. You didn't... Oh, well, fine. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. What? Did you say General Morgan? Great. Now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. He seems to even makes it a point to routinely assert that there is no need for a Bracers Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that Bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Berlin. If that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugrin will accept the mayor's request. Sounds fun by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, the performance is monitored by the branch where they're actually registered. Currently registered. And right now, for you two, that'll be Berlin. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You got it, Joshua. Old Joshua, quick on the uptake. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and blah 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 registration forms, basically. Alright, it looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua, as of this day at 15:20, your registration of the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior Bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is over near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Run to your house, see if we made any no new friends here. Was there anything to rob though? What a waste. Oh. Alright, Revenue monster. Trail hunting revenue, but start exterminating as soon as possible. We can definitely do that. I'm gonna buy right now, so we're lacking certain cooking ingredients. We're going for practice. Need some tender poultry times 5. Alright. And I think we actually already did this. Yeah, that's the King Scorpion. Give me that loot though. Payment and Mira. Current rank is Junior Bracer, 7th class. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. Alright, so the mayor's house. He might have just told me about it. Ooh, the Bose Market, might as well. I mean, when you're here, might as well check it out, right? There's another Claire. I've been living in the Bose my whole life, but this is the first time I've actually come to the market. Where to start? There are goods and stores all over the place. And there's dust everywhere. Those people look dirty. Minuet, good day to you and welcome. I carry everything from antique books to textiles and daily necessities. Man, would you look at all this stuff? Mr. Renan's general store has lots of stuff, but this one carries even more than he does. Yeah, it's pretty easy to see exactly what the stores here in the market. I stock a lot of imported goods from the Empire and the Republic, so I'm pretty confident about my selection. Well, let's see what you got there, my guy. Fictional novels. With $1,000 a pop. I think I actually have Liberal News issue 1 or issue 2. Matter of fact, I should probably pop one of those bad boys open. What do we have here? Yeah, one. A half-year countdown to Her Majesty Queen Alicia's 60th birthday. Celebration has begun. So this is like right when we this is the one we gave to our dad before he left. So this will have already all not so recently happened. This is gonna be interesting. Gone without a trace, where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lynn vanished over East Bow's airspace while en route to Relent. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army, the missing Lynn there, yielded no clues to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to this incident, the Army has declared all airliner flights canceled until further notice. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation reports that 17 were on board the Lynn at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of these missing persons are understandably concerned but remain hopeful. Probability of accident is low, says expert. Central Tract Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. Sorry about that, it's like late. And I just pretty can't read. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred. Was it conspiracy perpetrated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom? Some of you suggest that Lynn came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point, as no real evidence has yet been found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglars in Bose, but thus far no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public. A policy I'm sure that we'd all like to see repealed. Oh, Society, crystal stolen during robbery. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Relent mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item, that's us, but the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family during this incident. We deeply regret that the criminals escaped, said the Relent Bracer representative, but please know that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them and will continue to pursue for however long it takes. The Relent region in the Esmeralda Tower lies a few hundred cells to the north of Relent City along the Malga Trail. Its turquoise green visage is the only real landmark, or as far as the eye can see, county is one of the 4 tetracyclic towers. Its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. This exciting location is old as Liberal itself, and modern research utilizing the latest herbal technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure while posing still others. That's neat to have this. Ooh, King Scorpion, get out of here. My person notebook. That's cool that you can like enter those things from that position. Well, you don't look like you have weapons. You look like you might have some keen gear though. Paul, how are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you find? I carry brains from the Rose City here as well. If you like, please have a look around. Looks like they sell clothes here. I'm fine, I already like the clothes I'm wearing now. I can do custom designs or tailor any clothes you'd like. Just keep in mind that if you decide you want something more fashionable than your current unique outfit. Strega J's. What? Not as good as for Estelle. One bonus. Gaudy neckwear text and the collar painfully bright. The junior model is Strega brand sneakers. I thought she loved Stregas. Guess not. You guys got a lot of fruits and stuff. Ooh, some food to eat. My pal Buck has started raising prices on his goods, but in light of the situation, I guess I can understand why. Although some of his prices seem a bit too high. Tricolor rice. So these are like ingredients. We don't know what we need yet. Hey, what's up? Dorothy, is that you? It is Dorothy. The photography woman. Dorothy, wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. Hang on, let me just jot down this Dorothy note. Camera woman. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take all of it in. She's so into her surroundings, it looks like she can't even hear you. Ah. So that means the other guy's here probably too. I don't need your drugs. Good day and welcome. Hey there, you two. Have a look at my goods. I have everything you need. Yeah, what the hell? It's so loud in my ears, but they bleed. Well, this place is alive and bustling like everyone says. I wonder if it's like this all day. It is. People from all corners of the world gather here to grow their business, and their eagerness and zeal to see is nothing to be balked at. Alright, here we go. So, the work helmet. A laundry pole. A laundry pole turned weapon, ingenious or pathetic. So that's up 3. And for 500 bucks, I'll take that boost. That's not much. Same with the, extra range. Sure, why not? Like I said, 500 bucks is like nothing to me. I'm a baller, baby. Come on now, you already know. I'm not doing 1,000 now. I'm balling on a budget. And you can get that. Very nice. Used by pro chefs and sometimes in domestic disputes. That's grim. Alright, and in the middle. Yeah, here, this is the first time I've ever been allowed to go in the air all by myself. Let's see now, what was I supposed to buy? Oh, there you go. They fucked up, giving you that responsibility. Lila. Supposed to be taking care of stuff. Ooh, Persia's bar. Now we'll talk to the mayor first and maybe then take in some. Yeah, this makes sense. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. I'm down as though. Looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, butler, man. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to Beau's mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we should be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I'll imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of hurried to meet her. Do you think it'd be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it'll probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person, big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstones from every what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. No, there's no way she's gonna be actually in the chapel. She's like gonna end up being in the market. They just love that market too much. Alright, here you go. This is a maid. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please, let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The world we live in are really different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. How well doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestricted aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I'll let her know when you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Called it. Maybe I remembered it. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we're gonna drop the letter to this dude. Your Father Holstein, right? Oh ho ho! Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Relent. Oh ho, is this for— Yes, it's fucking for you, Father Holstein. Thank you very much for your delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean— Ah yes, he's come up with a new formula, huh? A new formula for what? Oh, don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine known throughout Liberal for his skill in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at Grenzel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a Father Relent, he has continued to research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We Bracers also use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our own work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us. But it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Ho ho ho! Yeah, har 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 or whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Relent to deliver this letter today. Oh, adios, goddess of the firmament. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. Well, I guess we have to wait to go back to Relent to cut that, get that check cut, you know what I'm saying? Get that revenue. Oh, we've already been here, Estelle. You know this. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. She looks like a Rolina Peacecraft from Gundam Wing. Just gonna say that. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we're just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. Well, do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become a wonderful merchant in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. That's actually true. There's a lot of trust that goes on in the market. Woo! Madam. Little Diet Coke sipping time. Ah, beautiful Diet Coke. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always, but never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean you're the... Hee, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybelle. Maybelle. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Oh snap, taking us straight out to dinner, alright. Wow, they can't even give the maid a seat. It's fucked up, Maybelle. This restaurant looks super expensive. We're really gonna have a meeting here. I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I'll tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights of the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. But anyway, it'd be alright to go over the details of my request with you again. Sure, that'd be fun. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see, so this is economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the Army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the Army who's running the show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. From the beginning, so that would imply that bracers have not existed forever, or as long as the Army. Maybe we should read like the handbook somewhere? I don't know. So you know who the general is, Mayore Maybelle. He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila. Yes, madam. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is in the form of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the Army. Let's see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it'll be pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You're probably best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying, we're just not telling him everything. Alright, Joshua, that's hitting that gray area pretty hard, isn't it? Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called Hocking Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. Just leave everything to us. If we find anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye! Oh, Lila. Lila and Maybelle. Alright, let's get going, shall we? Hocking Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of East Coast Highway. And sure, we need to head out the East Gate, then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hocking Gate, here we come. Well, that's like another cafe, Bracers Guild. But I think what we need to do is actually take a rest. Can we rest in the bar? Probably not, but might meet some colorful characters anyway. London, are you familiar with the Great Collapse? Long ago, there existed a prosperous society on this continent, contentedly thriving on high-grade orbital arts. Yet one day all of that was destroyed by a cataclysm we call the Great Collapse. Cheese risotto, let's hit that up. Mouthful soup, one please. Red tail soup, one please. That's it? They're not gonna tell me anything more about the Great Collapse? Well, neat. I've seen a lot of people compare us to Antarose, actually. But there's really no comparison, none whatsoever. Antarose is where you go if you've got money, and this is where you go if you don't. What's up, fella? Cornelius. I used to manage an ornament workshop, and one day I took out a rather large loan and found myself way over my head. So the workshop got handed over to my debtor. I lost it all. I worked my way up for the market. I really thought I was on the way to making my dreams come true. Miss Murano suddenly gave me the day off, no rhyme or reason. As far as I can tell, what the heck is she up to? With the airstrip's granted, maybe she just feels like we ain't gonna get any work done anyway. When we get busy like this, I always feel like I should be doing a million things at once. Well, if I'm to take a holiday today, then so be it. I'll get nothing done and like it. So there's the cafe. Oh, the free and hotel. This is what we need. Call this guy. What's up, Barlow? Friend Hotel began its business 120 years ago. It's been a long, distinguished history here in Bose. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. You know, I'm thinking that there must be games. I'm not sure, but the games before this that may exist in this world. This game has rich with history. You know, historical locations, Bose having like 120 years. Algia, today I'm going to treat myself to a new dress. Hope I can find something that I like. Alright, so we're heading East Coast Highways, heading north to the Hawkin, to the flippin' Hawkin, damn it, I can't remember that shit. The Hawkin Fort, there you go. Zoom. Look at that speed run. What's up? Well, right there. The Hocking Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to pass this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. This is Mayore Maybelle's. The mayor's requested that we came and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayore Maybelle is the one in charge of the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass. Make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us start. Let us loose. Oh, what's up, bird? Is that a bird with the egg stuck on its head? That's unsightly. Let's see if this range is as good as it seems. Oh yeah, pretty good. Ooh, that's tender poultry. We need 4 more of those. Any more birds hanging out? Trying to get fucked up? Hello, bird! Give me 2. Dual strike might do it in 1 shot. Rest in peace. I really like this battle music. I think I'm one of those people that tends more towards like you know, soft piano music for battle music when it's like repetitive battle music. Otherwise it just gets like so grating. This song, like this music almost has like a jazzy feel to it. Finish him. Whoa! We'll deal with that some other time. It's a big fucking bird. Give me that poultry. Oh, what are they weak to? Nothing. They're not very tough either. Use that sadist whip though. She's killing them with those Jesus sandals on too. I don't think Jisoo would like that either. Oh, okay, so we do get to meet you today. Let's see if what you don't like. Probably fire. Yeah, guessed right. Birds seem to never like fire in video games. Maybe they got feathers. But they got really hated fire. Rest in peace. I'm glad I didn't miss. You know, I should have probably checked to see if there's an ornament shop in Bose as well. In retrospect, you know. 25. So hit that fire again. Oh my gosh, really? Let's just move away. Thank goodness. What an annoyance. Oh man, so I'm about to definitely hit him with actual fire. Bird time. Ouch. Go ahead and heal yourself up. And let's go ahead and hit you with fire again. Boy, she's really got strong magic attack. I should probably, let's check those stats real quick. So his strength 66, arts 38, 44. Yeah, so she definitely, you know, wins out in the... Actually, she wins out in pretty much every category right now. She does have 2 levels on everybody still, though. So in time, I'm able to even it out. I don't like those birds. They're like art sponges. MP killers. Arbonian Hawken Gate. This is the Hawken Gate? It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It's access the sole entrance to the Empire and its rampart that protects Liberal from the foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military action. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point it's no longer liberal. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with the General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned to your chest. Things will be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you started adjusting to being a bracer. So go ahead and, yeah, just compromise yourself. Oh, you should have hit a secret in that corner, though. Where are you? I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone here is to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire as well, because it occurred to me. Okay, you dumb fuck. Welcome to the Hawken Gate. Hey, wait a minute. Did you come here by way of Eisen Road? What's over yonder? It's cool, fella. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get on the border dive like this, then surely I'm in the feast or elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having a bar here on the outskirts of the country, but before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. After talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. I'm a merchant from the Erebonian Empire. I'm on the way to Bose. Oh, good day and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, we've got wine and drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. Yoink. Ooh, I'm running a little low on funds because I'm buying all this fucking food, but that's license. I just gotta eat. Maybe take a rest here. How much money does that cost us? Rest 60. You know, I'm glad this game isn't one of those ones that periodically has the when you rest, your character has like weird dreams. Yeah, it's like I'm just glad I just want to rest sometimes, you know, just like rest, wake up, and just move on. You know, don't need dreams all the time. How in the world did you guys get through? Barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayore Maybelle from Bose. You think you'd get us in to see the General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you go wait for him there? I'll let you know when he's back. So the bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. Makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. I'm glad they referenced the fact that I had already been to the bar. Because I easily could have walked past it. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor, and Liberal both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who are we? Indeed, you're bracers now. How did you know we removed our bracer emblems? Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It is true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of the crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? Oh wow. Okay, Estelle, relax a little bit. We know you're from the country, not exactly been around a lot of city folk, but it's okay. I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these, those are which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. Nah, what makes it like... So I guess we're saying, Estelle's just saying that he's generally a pervert. For first saying he likes boys, which... I mean, are we saying like a pedophile or a pervert? Because, I mean, it doesn't make you a pervert to be gay. Obviously. How dreadful is it that genius is misunderstood in every generation? I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to the past. You've already scarred me for a life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one's worth remembering. The look on that kid's face, huh? Hey, you three. Oh, it's a soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet with you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Looks like we're building up to something out here, huh? Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? Yeah, this blonde-haired man is apparently hanging out with us. What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Ah, you noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gents and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo, Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better not only for ourselves, but a service of the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Well, it's not anything particularly wrong with them. It's alright. Well, it's fine. But either way you look at it, I think my voice is shot for the day. Man, it's been about 45 minutes, so I might cut this a little early. Usually I try to hang out for like at least an hour. But I think we're gonna have another long talking session ahead of us, so let's go ahead and lock down this save and get to it next time, of course. And as usual, I really appreciate your time. And go ahead and check out the next one or one of my many other videos that probably aren't as well done as this one. Not that this one's done great. Whatever, fuck it. Good night.